Hello Taurus, welcome to Medicine Crow Tarot. This is going to be your September love energy reading. This will apply to Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign in Taurus. This is a general reading, so if this resonates, that's great. Take what you can. If it does not resonate, do not force it. There's no need for that. There's plenty of readers on there. Somebody who might be more closely attuned to your vibration in particular. On that note, this reading is more about your love interest and where they are currently, not necessarily where you are. And this is not for those of you who are in a committed relationship, unless you felt like it should. This is mostly for those of you who are still working towards that goal with someone, or you have someone in mind that you'd like to work toward that goal with. All right, so let's begin by having a look at the headspace. Where's this person's mind about the relationship right now, or about pursuing things with you? Okay, we've got Four of Pentacles. Okay, so this is a stable energy. A lot of times, and you can tell by the look of this card, this person is burying the pentacles because they consider them to be of value. The problem with that is it's kind of a stagnant energy, also a stale energy, a withholding energy even. So it looks like the person you're dealing with is resisting something, resisting the energy in the relationship, perhaps resisting a change in the energy of their own energy, perhaps. Maybe they like where they are right now, or maybe they're afraid, or maybe they're lazy. There's a lot of things that could contribute to this. Maybe they just like where they're at in their life right now and just kind of want to keep the status quo. Not sure. Let's see if there's any clarifying energies here. Oy. I'm getting more of a status quo type of energy here, where they're used to doing things in a certain way, and that's why they're resistant right now. They just don't want to move, which is funny because you're Taurus, and Taurus is one of the most stable, stubborn energies. I can say that because I'm lots of Taurus energy. Okay, we've got the 10 of Wands, clarifying that. So, I mean, there's a couple things that come to mind here. The first vibe I got was that this person is lazy. Like, they view change as really hard and they just don't want to do it. And I feel like this relationship or this situation requires, or they feel like it requires them to change. And it probably does, or they wouldn't feel that way. But that's what they're thinking. They're thinking, this is going to be tough. I don't want to do it. And then I guess the second thing is, besides the lazy, they just feel like changing is just too hard to do. So it's not just lazy, like they don't want to do the work. They just feel like it's just too hard. But let's see where their heart is. Sometimes the heart and the mind are at odds in we humans. Oof. The funny thing about this is there's so much, I feel like there's a lot more energy in this reading than what's popping up on the surface, which is kind of funny because that's the imagery on the card, but also that's kind of the way the cards feel. Oof. Oh. yes. Okay. Okay, this is a lot going on. So we've got the Queen of Wands in their heart. So it feels like their mind is telling them one thing, but the heart is telling them another thing, which is probably why they're still sticking around. I feel like the heart is saying, hey, like, you know this isn't right. You know better than to just be lazy. You know you should be doing something. And they're just not doing it. Let's see if I can get a little clarification on it. Okay, well, there was a bit of a story there. So when I use this clarifying deck, it's pretty small and it's very slippery, so it pops cards a lot. And when it does, I like to take the whole thing as kind of a statement. So we've got the Nine of Wands, the Two of Swords, the Sun, Seven of Wands, the Hermit, and the Ten of Cups. So the story of that phrase is basically what I'm saying here. He's having this little discussion, or she, the queen here, but it could be a man. It's non-gender. I just always go by this card for some reason. So this person is having this conversation in their mind of should, shouldn't, like it'll be good, but like don't wanna, and really just trying to make the best of it in their head space, or in their heart space, sorry. But really in their mind, just like resisting it. But like you've got the Sun here clarifying, and you've got the Ten of Cups. That's their good arguments, because see, they got the Two of Wands. They don't want to make the decision. Seven of Wands, they're literally being defensive about it. Nine of Wands, they're like, literally they've been struggling like this forever. So it's just this back and forth going on inside, and they're really struggling with it because they're being lazy. And their manifestation energy, how will this play out? Ooh, we have the Queen of Cups. So in this case, the Queen of Cups is definitely more balanced heart energy, which makes me think that this person is eventually going to do the right thing because they know they should. Their heart has got all these really good arguments. The Ten of Cups with the Sun, they know it's the right thing to do. They know it. And I feel like they even want to do it, but being lazy or stubborn or whatever their energy is, you must be dating another Taurus, because this is hilariously descriptive of my Taurus energies sometimes. Anyway, but it looks like they're gonna eventually do the right thing here with the Queen of Cups, and they're going to, you know, move towards the change in their energy that they need to move towards in order to manifest this physically. The thing that they're going to do is going to be the thing that is better for the relationship. That's what it looks like here, but let's see what the clarifier says. Oop. Here we go. Well, this is interesting. Clarifying, we have the Lover's card with the Three of Swords. So, oh man, this is curious because they're doing the right thing. Their heart's got all these good reasons why, but maybe it's that you kind of see through like this part of it, right? This isn't breakup energy, by the way. I mean, it could be for one or two, like some of you out there, but that's not what this is about. What this energy is actually saying is like there's a little bit of disappointment going on here, and it's connected to this half of the reading over here. So even though this person you're involved with or thinking of getting involved with even though they do the right thing for the right reasons, they're still doing it kind of with the wrong attitude. They're doing it for the relationship. You've got the Lovers and you've got the Queen of Cups, but there's a bit of resistance with that Three of Swords, and I feel like it's something that you will see through, for the good or for the bad, because sometimes it's great when the person you're interested in does not want to leave the house, but they agree to go on a date with you. They don't want to do it, but they do it, and you end up having a great time. So I feel like that's what this is. These energies are in balance to me, success-wise. I mean, we've got the Sun and the Ten of Cups over here already. I feel like it's just this person's got to work it out. It's going to take some time. Let's see what the Oracle advice card's going to be. This will give us a little bit more insight on how you should proceed in order to deal with this situation. And it might be insight on this person, or it could be like just something about you, or it could be about the situation in general. What's the most important thing for you to know about it? Oh wow. Angel of Psychic Ability. Your intuitive and psychic abilities are strong at present. So it seems like I said, you're going to see through it. And my advice on that is look on the bright side. You're going to see through this person. You're going to understand they're coming from the heart in the right place, but their brain is kind of being resistant. I mean, you're also going to have to decide, do you want to be with somebody who's having that much trouble moving on right now? Sometimes it's worth it because they do end up going in the right direction. Without this little disappointment action going on, this is a really nice reading. That card is pretty serious when it comes to disappointment, though. That is a big one. And it means that there's probably some struggle for this person finding happiness, So think about that. And it's important in this advice card, your intuitive and psychic abilities are strong at present. You should never let a reader override what your intuition is telling you. So I feel like in this situation specifically, it is that, whatever information is coming to you through this reading, interpret it with your own intuition for your own specific situation. All right? And operate from that perspective. This is going to be a balancing act for you, okay? I hope that helps. This is Medicine Crow Tarot with your September love situation energy reading. Tune in again next time. Medicine Crow Tarot. Thanks a lot.